What to do, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of Knowdatsportspodcast. Y'all know what the P doing, man. It's your boy Moore Drive. Week 1 in the NFL is here. Now, for real, Pimp Jew, it's time to goddamn shake it. Now, son, got to know that. Week 1 in the NFL here, man. We've been waiting on this shit all year. The first Sunday in the NFL. Y'all know what I'm here to do, man. To break down each game. Who I believe gonna win straight up, point spread, who will cover, who won't cover, over and under. Game of the week, know that game, excuse me game. It's your boy Moore Drive, y'all know what the P doing. We might well get ready to jump the thing out, man. First game, Sunday, 1 o'clock, we got the Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. This is the division game. I'm saying they usually play each other close. Straight up, though, I got the Atlanta Falcons to win the game. Reason why I believe the Atlanta Falcons going to win the game, because 2 reasons. Really about 3 reasons. One reason is Carolina got a rookie quarterback. They got a brand new coach. Did they first year under that system, so it'll be a learning curve. Atlanta, they got a second-year coach. Second or third-year coach, I believe. Third-year coach. They got the defense. Both of the defense good, but Carolina offense a little suspect, so I expect Atlanta defense to make some plays, some big plays on the suspect offensive line that Carolina got. And I think Atlanta, if the Atlanta quarterback is his second year, even though this would be fifth start in the NFL Sunday, Atlanta at home, rookie quarterback, suspect offensive line, new coaching staff. I see Atlanta pull the game out. The question is, though, can the Atlanta Falcons give the can the Atlanta Falcons get Carolina 3.5 points and beat them? I want to say no. I don't think Atlanta can cover them 3.5. I think that 0.5 will hurt. That'll have that 0.5. I think that'll beat Atlanta. Like, I can see Atlanta beating these folk by a field goal, even though they got a rookie quarterback and the offensive line suspect, like I was just saying. Carolina defense pretty good. I don't see Atlanta goddamn doing what they want to their defense. Straight up, I don't see that. So, with that being said, I think Atlanta defense, the one gonna make a play to see the game. Atlanta up by 2, 3, 1 or something like that. Carolina on the move, trying to get them score to tie the game or take the lead. And Atlanta defense make a play, a big sack, crucial fumble, an interception. Something like that. I see Atlanta defense making a play and pulling the game out for the Atlanta Falcons. So I say the Falcons don't cover them 3.5. They win the game, but the game would be too close. They won't cover them 3.5. Over under 40 points. I mean, both teams got to score 20 or better. Like I say, both teams got good defenses. I'm gonna say over. I really want to say under, but I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna go for the over. Because the reason why I say that, because I can see a 24-20. I'm saying a 21-20. I'm saying. I mean a 21-24, a 21-20. I'm saying, so a 21-19 or something like that, or 21-20. I ain't gonna say 21-19 because I ain't number 40 points. I say over. So I see a low scoring game, bad at getting over them 40 points. Falcon winning by 3 or less. I think that 0.5 hurt the Falcon. But I got the Falcon win straight up. I take the 3.5 points with Carolina. No, for real. Next game we got going on, 1 o'clock. The Houston Texans at the Baltimore Ravens. I like Baltimore to win the game, straight up. I got to see how many points they get them. I got Baltimore to win the game, though. I want to say easily, but I'm feeling a little shaky about Baltimore defense. But they playing a rookie quarterback, C.J. Stroud. I think Houston coach going to have them folks ready to play, but I just think they ain't got enough. You know what I'm saying? With the rookie quarterback, I think Baltimore 7-21 against a rookie quarterback, I believe. That's not good. Facing against a rookie quarterback, I think they're 7-21. That means Jim Harbaugh had his motivated. He had them out there motivated on their ass. I can't see a rookie quarterback overbeating that or a rookie quarterback out playing Lamar Jackson with the weapons he got. So I say Baltimore win their game straight up. But the big question is, can Baltimore get a Houston Texans 10 points and beat them? I'm gonna say yeah. When it boils down to it, I'm gonna say yeah. The reason why I'm gonna say yeah, I think Houston's gonna try to put up a fight, but I just think they ain't got enough pistols. They coach gonna have them folk ready to play. He gonna have them folk ready. Their new coach, I forgot his name. He come from San Francisco, though I think he used to play for Houston back in the day. He gonna have them folk ready to play. They just ain't got enough talent. Their talent just ain't gonna equal up. So I say Baltimore cover the 10. I won't be surprised. The 44 over under 44. I can see 28-10, shit like that, 24-10. The 44 is a lot of points. For them to be 44, that means Houston got to come to the party, or goddamn the Baltimore Ravens just goddamn Lamar just have a big old game. I'm gonna bank on one of them happening. So I'm gonna say the 44. I'm gonna say over the 44. So for me to get this right, for me to Baltimore to cover them 10 and to go over 44, that means the Ravens blow them out, or Houston tried to stay close and they pulled off at the end. So, and what I mean by that is you get a goddamn 20 to goddamn 20 and goddamn that boy on Lamar Jackson fuck around and goddamn put up 10 more points on you and you can't get over the hump. So I say the Ravens cover the 10, over under 44. We're going to up the score. No, for real. Next one we got on the back. Division game. Another division game. 1 o'clock. Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns. AFC North matchup. A good one, too. At first, I didn't know if Joe Burrow was playing or not. I believe Joe Burrow is going to play this game. They changed the whole dynamic of the game, truthfully. But I think Joe Burrow's owing something against the Browns, I believe. I don't know if he ever beat the Browns before, but I know he struggled against the Browns. I ain't gonna say he never beat him. I might be wrong about that, but he struggles against the Browns. Limited practice all season. I think he had a full practice this week. I want to say Wednesday or something like that. Wednesday or Thursday, he had a full practice. I don't know. I know he had a full practice one day that week. That's how I know he started. But when it boiled down to it, they on the road at Cleveland. Joe Burrow struggled with them, coming off a sprained calf injury. I like Cleveland to win this game. I like Cleveland, the Cleveland Browns to first game of the year against a division rival to get a win, a big win. So it's really easy with the over with the point spread. Cincinnati again, Cleveland 42.5, 2.5. I like Cleveland to win straight up, so you know what I'm telling you. I appreciate them 2.5. I say them 2.5 gonna beat Cincinnati. They're gonna beat them straight up, and they'll beat them with the 2.5. It don't make no difference to me. I believe Cleveland gonna beat them straight up, and I believe definitely with them 2.5 they'll beat them. I don't think Cincinnati is good enough to beat Cleveland with 2.5 points, or even straight up, to be truthful. 48 over and under. 48 point mean nobody played defense to me. 48 point mean nobody played defense. That means both the teams scored over 24 points. Let's go 48 points. Or somebody got blown out. I say under the 48. I say the defense, I say we can get a 20, a 26-20, some shit like that, 26-21, was that something like that, 17-24, was that something like that. I say that. I say something like that, a low-scoring game. I ain't gonna say, low-scoring game. I can see both teams scoring 20, but it still won't go over 48. So I say under 48. Cleveland win the game straight up, and appreciate you for the 2.5 that the Bengals are giving the Cleveland Browns. Next 1 o'clock game, no division game. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. I think Jacksonville Jaguars on the road. They're the favorite to win the division. The Colts are starting a rookie quarterback. I think they running back Taylor, Jonathan Taylor. I think that's his name. If I say his name wrong, I'm sorry. He's not playing. With that being said, if he was playing or not, I still like Jacksonville to win the game. I like Jacksonville to beat them straight up. The big question is, can Jacksonville give the Colts 4.5 and beat them? I say yeah. I say Jacksonville can cover them 4.5 points. Beat them by 7 or better. Rookie quarterback, I think he gonna get that mistake. He gonna throw the mistake to hit you with the DDT. I think he'll throw the mistake to beat you with the DDT. Hit you with the DDT. That'll get you down by 6 or 7, maybe 10, and that'll kill you. So I say Jacksonville cover the 4.5, 45 over and under. It's gonna be when I say it's gonna be a shootout, what I mean by that is I know Jacksonville quarterback gonna throw the ball a lot, and the Colts quarterback gonna throw the ball a lot too. So I say over the 45. I can see both of these teams scoring over 24, or I can see a goddamn 30-17. You know what I'm saying? I can see both of these teams scoring over 24, or I can see Jacksonville blowing these folks out 1 or 2. So I say over and under, up the score. Next 1 o'clock game, out of the this not a division matchup. It's out of the division matchup. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Minnesota. Tampa Bay coming in without Tom Brady. He done retired. They got Baker Mayfield. Other words, you got Baker Mayfield going against Minnesota. Going against Kirk Cousins. At first, it was a hard game to me. It was hard for me to pick this game. The reason why, because I like Tampa Bay defense. Tampa Bay defense real solid. They good. But I don't believe in Baker Mayfield. I really don't believe in Kirk Cousins. But I think Kirk Cousins better than Baker Mayfield. I think Tampa Bay defense better than Minnesota defense. But I think Baker Mayfield will make Minnesota defense look decent. Look good enough to win the game. So I take Minnesota straight up to win the game. But the real question is Baker Mayfield going to play bad enough for Minnesota to beat them by 6 points? That's the question to me. So the question that I'm asking myself. Is Baker Mayfield going to play bad enough for Minnesota to get them 6 points? Because I believe goddamn that defense, Tampa Bay defense going to play. They're going to play pretty good and make goddamn Kirk Cousins make some mistakes. So he's going to make some mistakes. But can Baker Mayfield make up for the mistake that Kirk Cousins make? Take heed of it and take advantage of it and goddamn do something with it. I'm gonna really say I like Tom Brady coaching too. They ain't got Tom Brady or that tight end. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say the Vikings can't cover them 6. Straight up. I'm gonna say Vikings can't cover them 6. They can win this game, but I can see them win the game by 3 or some shit like that, 1 point, some shit like that. So I take the 6 points with Tampa Bay. But I take Minnesota straight up. Next thing I get 45.5 over and under. I say up the scope here, Juice. I say both these score. I know both these teams score over 28. To score over 24. I meant to say I know both these teams score over 24. Easy. Kirk Cousins don't get their outfit pole. They got Jefferson and that boy they drafted, wide receiver, with that boy TJ the tight end for Detroit. TJ Hopkins, I think that's his name. If I see his name wrong, sorry. But Minnesota offense gonna be pole. Tampa Bay offense gonna be prone because I don't think Minnesota defense ain't hitting on shit. So I think up the score to 45.5. I say goddamn Minnesota don't cover the 6. And I'll take them 6 points with Tampa Bay. But I think Minnesota win it straight up though. Next game we got up the state. Another out of division matchup. The Tennessee Titans at the New Orleans Saints. This game feel real shaky to me. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. This game feel real shaky to me. In New Orleans, at home, a lot of hype on New Orleans. Tennessee, they smash mouth. I know what they're gonna bring to the table. Derrick Henry gonna be healthy. They got DeAndre Hopkins. Hey man, This is a real interesting matchup to me. I so regard it. This is a real serious interesting matchup to me. It's hard for me to pick this game. There's a lot of hype on New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact Tennessee can go down there and run the football. They saying that they're in the Superdome and New Orleans, and they got it. They got David Carr and all that, but Tennessee done seen David Carr before. Mike Vrabel done seen David Carr before. So this game is a real seesaw to me, but I gotta pick it. So I'm gonna put more trust in David Carr than I am Ryan Tannehill. They on the roll. I'm gonna go with New Orleans straight up. But I really want to take Tennessee. I ain't gonna lie, I really want to take Tennessee, but I'm gonna go New Orleans straight up. When I break it down, Tennessee win the coaching staff, but I think New Orleans got both sides of the ball. Got a solid defense and a solid offense with Mike Thomas and goddamn that boy Olave. David Carr, he's solid quarterback. Tennessee got a good defense, solid defense. Offense, I don't know what I'm gonna get out of the offense with Ryan Tannehill. I know they can run the football. I know they smash mouth. I know they got a good coach, but I don't know what I'm gonna get out of Ryan Tannehill. So I'm gonna take New Orleans. Question is, can New Orleans give Tennessee 3 points and beat them? I'm gonna say yes, New Orleans can, cause they at the house. I think that the crowd and all that gonna shake a pee for them. Kevin and Ryan Tannehill gonna give you what you want. So I say yes, New Orleans can cover the 3. New Orleans win the game. Straight up and cover the 3. Over and on the 41, say up the score. I see both these teams scoring 21. So I say up the score on this game. But I got New Orleans winning straight up. I say New Orleans cover the 3 points that they get in Tennessee. And I say up the score. All the way live, up the score. On the 41, up the score. Next one up the bat. San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers at Pittsburgh. This is a real interesting game to me again. Another out-of-division matchup. This is going to be a pretty good game. No, for real. I really think they're going to be a pretty good game. J.J. Watt playing. I think Bosa going to play, but he ain't going to play that many snaps or whatever because he just signed a contract. Brock Purdy going to be the quarterback, coming off an injury. I think Pittsburgh going to beat them. Straight up, I'll take the Pittsburgh still to win the game. I'm saying, at home, the offensive line ain't got better. They got Pickett, the quarterback and the wide receiver. Both of them got them on the same accord. Defense going to be shaking the P. They're going to be tough. They're in a tough division, so I know they're going to be tough. San Francisco got them. They're going to come to the party and be tough. But I believe that defense going to get at Brock Purdy. And that was going to be the X factor. At the house, I can see that defense getting at Brock Purdy. I like Pittsburgh to get there get a win. Straight up, I like Pittsburgh to get a win. So, since 49ers again, Pittsburgh 2.5, and I like the Pittsburgh still straight up to win the game, I say appreciate you for the 2.5. I think the Pittsburgh still can beat them straight up, and with the 2.5 point, they won't beat them. If they do beat Pittsburgh, they're going to beat them. They're going to beat them by a point or some shit like that. I can't see them. Yeah, they beat them. No, I take that back. If you like the 49ers in their game, the 49ers if the 49ers do win, they will beat Pittsburgh by more than 3 points. They won't be they beat Pittsburgh by 1 field goal at the end. No. They'll beat Pittsburgh by 3 or better. I don't think Pittsburgh, but if you like Pittsburgh to win their game, or you don't really know, shit. Or you like the 49ers, get away the 2.5 because you'll win by 3. But if you like Pittsburgh, take them 2.5. Because I think Pittsburgh gonna beat them straight up, and I don't think Pittsburgh gonna go out bad like that. So if San Francisco win, they gotta win by 3. They're not gonna beat Pittsburgh by 1, 2, nothing like that. They're gonna be goddamn 4 or better, 3 or better. The same way San Francisco gonna lose to Pittsburgh. They're gonna beat Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh gonna beat them by 3 or better, 4 or better, something like that. They're not gonna blow Pittsburgh. They're not gonna blow San Francisco out. They're not gonna beat them by 6 or better, and San Francisco not gonna beat them by 6 or better. They're not gonna beat them by. They're not gonna lose them by 3 or better. So I say Pittsburgh, because I know they probably would sound a rock crazy what I said. Just see how I just broke that down. So I'm gonna say it again. I like Pittsburgh straight up. The 49ers getting away 2.5. Pittsburgh going to beat them by 3 points or better. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They're going to beat them by at least 3 points better if they win. So if you like Pittsburgh, take Pittsburgh straight up and take the 2.5. Appreciate that. If you like the 49ers, them 2.5, if you're getting away them 2.5, that's a shaky move. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see you beating them by, if you beat Pittsburgh, the way they play ball, so that the 49ers gonna play smash by running football the same way Pittsburgh gonna play smash by running football. So that means they're gonna be a close game. Man's got about Brock Purdy and Pickens. If it's about that, shit, I think Pickens is a better quarterback than Purdy right now. And Purdy coming off injury, they're gonna be game too close. If you take the 49ers, boy, I wouldn't take them 2.5. You can't get away 2.5 if you're gonna win that game. Because you're not gonna beat them by 3 points or nothing. You're not gonna beat them by 3 or better. No. Pittsburgh, they can take them 3.5. Them 2.5, you getting Pittsburgh, they can take that. Because you're not gonna beat them by 50. It's gonna be a low scoring game. So the speed of low scoring game to scope, they get over and under 41. I say under. I can see it be a 17-14 game, a 20-17 game, some shit like that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. A 21-17 game, I can see that. I can truly see that. So a low scoring game. I like Pittsburgh to win straight up. You get 49 again a 2.5. She appreciate you. Appreciate you for the 2.5 with Pittsburgh. I know I know my whole secrets about that game probably was like, what the hell are you talking about? But if you listen to what I'm saying, you'll understand. Pittsburgh straight up 2.5, too many points to begin the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because it's gonna be a real close game. Next up the bat, they get the first 4 o'clock game to be truthful. Let me see this first 4 o'clock game. The Washington Commanders at Arizona Cardinals. That should be a 4 o'clock game, I believe. I can't find what. Oh yeah. No, that ain't the 4 o'clock game. That's a 1 o'clock game. I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta make sure. Because I really think that's a 4 o'clock game. Or I think they're the first 4 o'clock game. Arizona. Shit, I think they're the first 4 o'clock game. To be truthful. No, that's a 1 o'clock game. My bad. Excuse me. That's a 1 o'clock game. Washington at Arizona, real simple to me. I like Washington to win the game, straight up, no questions asked. They get Arizona 7 points. They need more than that. Arizona gonna need more than that. I can't see Arizona scoring over 14 points. Can't even see them scoring 10, to be truthful. So I say the Commanders cover themselves. 38, the over and under. I'm gonna say 20 to 10 at 34. Can they score 20? I'm gonna say over, but I'm gonna say over because I can see the Commanders scoring at least 20, 28 points. Might give up 13. So I can see the Commander putting up at least 28 points. Yeah, I can see him putting up 28. Give up probably 10, some shit like that. So I say over and under 38, up the score. The Commanders cover themselves. Easy. Next up the bat, another divisional game. The first 4 o'clock game. Now we're at 4 o'clock. Green Bay Packers at Chicago. Jordan Love, he done took over control of the guy at Green Bay Packers. I can't put no faith in him none whatsoever. Even though this is a divisional game, I think Justin Fields and the Bears made a lot of good moves in the offseason, and the Bears will beat this game straight up. I like the Bears over the Green Bay Packers in Chicago, 4 o'clock. The Bears getting on Chicago. The Bears getting Green Bay 1 point. It cool. You can have them 1 point. I see the Bears being Green Bay for 3 or better, no problem. Over under 43. Can both these teams score over 20 points? I say up the score. I say Jordan Love can put up 20 points. Even though his wide receivers hurt. They got some wide receivers hurt. I forgot about it. I see they got I think 2-3 on Dotson or somebody else. A couple more hurt. They may hurt them, but I can still see Green Bay putting up at least 17, maybe 20. I can see Chicago putting up at least 24 to 28 points. With DJ Moore and the way Justin Field run around and shit and how he playing, they'll be pretty. I like Chicago to win the game straight up, cover that one, and up the score. Over another 43 up the score. Next game we got the bet, the Las Vegas Raiders. It's the Denver Broncos, another division game. Straight up and down, I like Denver to win this game at the crib. It's hard to beat Denver the first couple of weeks at their house. If Denver can fuck around if early in the season, if you gotta go to Denver, it's hard to go there and get a win. I believe that even though the Raiders played up there before, this the first game of the year. I say Denver pulled the game out. I say Sean Payton have his debut with the Denver Broncos, he get a win. I think they got problems up there in Vegas. Chandler Jones, he out there tripping, he want to be gone. I think the Raiders defense ain't gonna be good enough to stop Denver to a certain extent. I think Denver got a better defense than them, so I like Denver straight up. The question is, can Denver give the Raiders 3.5 points and win this game? To be truthful, this division game, they're gonna be close. I look at it the same way that Falcon game, 3.5. I think that 0.5 will hurt Denver. I think Denver is not good enough to get a Raiders 3 point to beat them. If they beat the Raiders, they probably beat them by 3 or something like that. Because they might beat them by 3. I can't see them beating them by no more than 3, no 4, nothing like that. So I say the Raiders say appreciate you for them 3 and win the game if you take the 3 points off that. But I think Denver beat them straight up. Over under 44. I say under the 44. The reason why I say under the 44 because I like the Denver Broncos defense. I can't see the Raiders putting up a lot of points. I can see them putting up maybe about 14, 17 or something like that. But I can't see Denver put up number about 17 to 20 of themselves. I don't see them putting up a lot of points like that. So I say under the 44. I say Denver win the game straight up, but they don't cover the 3.5 that they give the Las Vegas Raiders. Next game we got 4:00. You're not in the same division, but they're in the same conference. Miami Dolphins at the Las Vegas Raiders. This should be a pretty good game, too, people. Miami at at the LA Chargers. I said Las Vegas Raiders. I ain't got to be in the same name. I just talked about them. Miami Dolphins at the LA Chargers. Straight up, I like the Chargers to win the game. No cut on it. I like the Chargers defense. I think Miami got a good defense too, but they're missing Rams and they're going to hurt them a whole lot. Chargers got everybody out there. I think Jackson, that boy Jackson, Bosa, them folks finna come shake a pee. I like Chicago. I like the Chargers to win their game. The question is the Chargers good enough to win their game at the house to get the Miami Dolphins 3 points? I say yes. Reason why I say that because I like Kellen Moore. I didn't like Kellen Moore. He playing when he was coaching with the Dallas Cowboys at the offensive coordinator. The reason why I didn't like him because we didn't have the personnel for what Kellen Moore like to do. The Chargers do. With that personnel, I think the Chargers can get into the Denver Broncos. Get into the Miami Dolphins defense. I think the Miami Dolphins offense can be slowed down to a certain extent with the Chargers defense, with Jackson and Bosa and the other guys out there. I think they can slow Miami down. I can see the Chargers win the game by 4 or better, possibility 7, with 2 making a mistake or something, a fumble or interception or some shit like that. I can see that going on. So I say the Chargers cover the 3. Over and under 51. 51, that means both of these teams got to score over 25. So with that being said, I know the Chargers are going to throw the ball a lot. I know Miami going to try to throw the ball a lot. They got speed out there on the field. I like the Chargers defense a little bit better. So on that 51, I'm going to say under. It could be a 28 to 20. I'm saying 24. A 22 to 28. I'm saying, but I still say 51.2 big. I see the Chargers defense making a play, so it don't get up to 51. So I say under. Chargers win straight up, and they cover them 3 points that they gain in Miami Dolphins. Next game up the bat, 4:00. Philadelphia Eagles at the New England Patriots. this should be a pretty good game. I don't think with the way that people are looking at this game as Austin, Philadelphia, I don't see the New England Patriots laying down in this game. I like Philadelphia to go out there and get a win, though. I just don't think they got enough pistols. I don't think New England got enough pistols to beat them. So I take Philadelphia to win the game straight up. The question is, can Philadelphia go out there and get them 4 points and still come out there and beat them? In New England, I see New England coming with the ball control. 4 points. I'm going to say that's too many points. Straight up. I'm going to say that's too many points. So I'm going to say the Eagles don't cover them 4. I don't see them going there beating them 4 by 6. Hold on. Let me take a think about that. For Matt Jones, I take that back. Scratch that out. The Eagles cover them 4. And I'm going to tell you what made me just change that. The Eagles defense, I can see Matt Jones getting hit with a skewman. Same way Daddy hit him with a skewman when we played him. I can see Matt Jones throwing that skewman to slay or somebody and to the house. Now you're down by 9. You know what I'm saying? And it's an uphill battle. You know what I'm saying? So scratch what I said earlier. Philadelphia win straight up. Philadelphia covered them 4 points. 45 over and under. I say under. The score them 45, that means the Eagles finna blow them out. Or goddamn, New England finna goddamn put up 25.2, 24.2. I don't see that. Or putting up 20 better. I don't see that. I don't see the New England putting up 20 or better. So I say under the 45, and I say the Eagles cover them 4 points. First I said they weren't gonna cover, but I changed that. The Eagles cover them 4 points. Easy. Next up the back, divisional game, AFC West matchup. LA Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. Cooper Kupp ain't playing. The Rams booty hands. I can't see the Rams doing nothing too much this year. I like Seattle straight up. The question is, can Seattle give the Rams 5.5, 5.5 and beat them? I believe they can. Without Cooper Kupp, I can see the Seattle Seahawks at the house, loud, divisional game, eating the Rams alive. Cover them 5.5, easy. I don't see the Rams doing that. I just don't see the Rams going to get that going on. I don't see the Rams on that defense. Even though it's a division game, McVay pretty good as a coach. When it boils down to it, it's up to talent. I don't see the Rams scoring goddamn 14 points to the most against Seattle at the house. So I believe they cover them. I can see Seattle putting up 21 to 24 points. So I say they cover the 5. Over and under 46. I'm going to say 28-14. That's number 42. I'm going to say under the 46 because the Rams ain't going to come to the party. So I say under the 46. Say Seattle win, cover the goddamn 5.5 that they give the Rams, and over and under the 46. They don't think the Rams will come to the party. Next on the bet, G-Shit, we in the building. Y'all know what's going on. Cowboy Nation, stand up. The Dallas Cowboys going to get the New York Giants. Another divisional game. I like Dallas to win their game straight up. I think that Prescott is 10-0 against the New York Giants. I just don't think they can beat. I just don't think they're a better team. I think the Cowboys, we're going to come in and we're going to have a bid against them. I just don't think they match up on offensive wise. Now, don't get me wrong, the Giants got a good defense, a solid defense. Everybody in the NFC East got a good defense. I think everybody in the NFC East got a top 10 defense. I truly think that. And the Giants got a good defense. They in the NFC East. But I think the Dallas Cowboy defense is like a notch and a half better. Even though the Giants got a good defense, I said the Dallas Cowboy defense is a notch and a half better than the Giants defense. The Cowboy missing 3 big starters in the game. That I think it's Tyron Smith, the rookie, number 73. Tyron Smith, number 77. He dealing with I don't know what they said, an ankle or some shit. I can't remember what he said. But they got an ankle problem. I don't know if he's gonna play or not. He should. I don't know. What his name? Tyron Smith. He dealing with a hamstring. What his name is? Darren Wilson, if I'm saying the name wrong, my bad, but the boy Wilson, the safety, he dealing with coming off a calf injury or something like that. I don't know if he playing or not. There's one more injury I seen. I think that was it. No. But boy Sam Wig, number 54, he did it with turf toe. So that three of them four players I just called out starter. I don't know who are playing or whatever. I don't know about the offensive line, they'll be playing or not. But I still was without all four of them playing, I still believe the Dallas Cowboys to beat them because I don't think the Giants offense good enough to do anything. So I like Dallas Cowboys straight up. Over and under. I'm sorry. The Dallas Cowboys getting the Giants 3 point. I say Dallas cover them 3. Easy. Like I said, I'm putting the game on the Dallas Cowboy defense. I'm putting the game on the defense. I'm putting the game on the Dallas Cowboy defense. Ain't getting up goddamn no more than 14 points of these folks. And I'm gonna be mad with the 14. Unless you give 14 points, we got down 3 minutes left, some shit like that, or you give 17 points with 3 minutes left. You got them 28-10, some shit like that. It'd be cool. But I'm looking at the defense not to give no more than 10 points this game. 46.5. I'm gonna say under. The reason why I'm gonna say under because of the offensive line. I don't know if them two players gonna play. I don't know if Tyron Smith or Tyron Smith or Tyron Smith gonna play the two. But on left tackle and left guard, I believe. Right or left, I forgot which side they play. I don't know if they're gonna play or not. So if they don't play, I can see the Cowboys putting on no 28, 34 points. I can't see that. I can see them putting up 24, 21. So I'm saying I can see that. I can see the defense holding them by 10 points, 17 to the most. So I say under the 46.5. They're the Cowboys win the game straight up, and they cover them 3 points. Last but not least, the Monday night game. A damn good one. Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers debut with the Jets. This gonna be a damn good game. Divisional game. This game gonna tell you what the P doing. Now for real. This game gonna tell you what the P doing in the division. Buffalo, the big dog in the division, is what is picked by the experts. But the Jets just went and got a bad man, or that's what they call him anyway. And they had a good team before he got there. All they needed was a quarterback. So straight up in that game, I like the Jets to win the game. I think Aaron Rodgers go there. Aaron Rodgers debut. They're gonna be hyped up. The Jets gonna be hyped up, especially that defense. That defense gonna be let do it. I'm talking about let do it, hopping around, shaking it. I'm talking about really. And they gonna got them get at Buffalo ass. All that old Josh Allen got there run around it. Boy, them folks finna get at Buffalo ass. I like the Jets to win their game straight up. The Bills getting the Jets 2.5. They the favorite. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for them 2.5. I say the Jets beat you straight up and beat you with them 2.5. No questions asked. Like you should have took them. They should be getting y'all support. I think the Jets should be getting Buffalo support. Straight up. I ain't lying. I like the Jets to win their game. I like Buffalo. I like the Jets to win the game, and I say Buffalo don't cover them 2.5. Appreciate you for them 2.5. Over on the 46.5. I say under. Reason why I say under here, I don't see the Jets got there letting Buffalo put up no goddamn no 24, no 25, 28, them lies. I don't see that. I don't see that going on. I can see them getting up goddamn 17, maybe 17, possibility 20. I'm saying some shit like that. But if they give up 20, then it may be over. But I don't see them folk getting up them in a point like that. I can't see that going on in their game. They didn't get a number 20 point one time last year out of 17 games. I can see Aaron Rodgers. Putting up about them by the dub. So I can see putting up about the dub to 24. So I can see them doing that, but I can't see the Bills putting up no more than 20 points to the most, for real. I can't. 20 points will shock me. That's on everything I love. So I say under the 46.5. Jets win the game. Appreciate you for the 2.5 that you getting the Jets. Buffalo. Nah, for real. You should have kept them. You need them for yourself. Hey, man, we got 3 more little hot little segments before they go off. 3 on. Y'all know what the 3 on name is. Game of the week. Know that game. Excuse me, game. Game of the week. My game of the week, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, is the Miami Dolphins and the LA Chargers. think they're gonna be a hype-ass game, man. They're gonna be a hype-ass game. I think both of these coaches are on the hot seat on this game. Both of these coaches. So, and if I say both of these coaches on the hot seat, both of these coaches, goddamn, they need to win. They don't want to start out 0-1. Miami don't, and the Chargers damn sure don't want to start out 0-1. Especially their coach, he know he boo the hell. So I say this Miami LA game gonna be real up tempo, shaking the P. Game of the week. That's my game of the week. The Miami at the Chargers. Next up the bat, y'all know what's going on. Know that game. I explain what know that game means for folks who don't know. Know that game means I know the team gonna win, and I know the team gonna cover whatever point spread they getting away or whatever they getting away. My know that game, really, y'all know what the P doing. It's the Dallas Cowboys or the New York Giants. Know that the Dallas Cowboys gonna win the game, and you got to know that we're gonna cover them little hot 3-point that we get a Giant. Nah, for real. I just can't see them folks scoring over 10 points. 17 to the most. I'm talking about now for real, 17 to the most. So know that game. That is over the Giants. Know that the Cowboys will cover the 3 points that they're getting away. Last but not least, y'all know what the P doing. Skew me game. I explain that. Skew me game. Somebody win that one pick to win by the experts or whatever. And they gave points away, and they shouldn't have. Because they're going to lose the game straight up, and they're going to lose with the point that they gave away. And my know that game is the New York Jets over the Buffalo Bills. I'm sorry. My bad. I ain't mean to say know that. My skew me game. My bad. Excuse me. For real. Excuse me. I ain't mean to say know that. My skew me game is the New York Jets over the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo getting the Jets 2.5 points. Excuse me. Appreciate you. I'm saying you shouldn't have been doing that. The Jets gonna beat Buffalo straight up. So once again, my skew me game is Jets over Buffalo. Excuse me. Appreciate you. That's what we call on this end. Hey, man, it's your boy Moore Drive. These are the games of week 1 in the NFL. Picks, over and under, point spreads. Just broke all them down for week 1. I appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all know I'm on all podcast platforms, however that you watching this or listening to it. If you want to watch it, come to YouTube. If you're already on YouTube and you want to listen to it, you can go to any podcast platform or image screen, or I'm on all streaming podcast platforms. I'm saying, Know That Sport Podcast. Pull it up. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Once again, man, I fuck with folks who fuck with me. I appreciate y'all. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.